Tonight, a Topeka mom has a warning for families with young children after her child died in an unexpected accident.
In a special story that you'll only see here, KSNT News reporter Brandt tells us how this mom is turning tragedy into advocacy. Hannah?
Yeah, Brooke, Molly, this month is National Drowning Prevention Month. And tonight is also a tragic anniversary because 1 year ago, exactly to the day, this Topeka toddler was involved in a drowning accident that took his life. Now, for the very first time, his mom is sharing their story in hopes that it can help save others. One look around the Freeze house and it's obvious. They love family pictures.
I have a lot of cute pictures of them.
And how could you not love looking at this face?
Sweetest boy, big blue eyes, just mama's boy for sure.
No one loves looking at pictures of Carter Freeze more than his mom.
I have hundreds of pictures and videos of this boy, and I'm very thankful for them.
Thankful because now pictures are all she has.
I was at home when I got the phone call that Carter had fell in the pool and that he wasn't breathing.
It happened last May.
He was at his grandma's house. We don't have a pool here, but his grandparents have an in-ground pool, and
tragedy struck in an instant.
It just took a second for him to get away before they, found him in the pool.
With Carter's dad, who's a firefighter, standing just inside the house with no idea what was happening.
That was hard for him. That was the first time he's had to do CPR on a patient, was his own son.
But the CPR couldn't save him, and he died in Jennifer's arms at the hospital.
No one is prepared to lose their child. Nothing can prepare you for this.
It's a tragic accident that happens all too frequently. According to Safe Kids Kansas, in our state, drowning is the third leading cause of preventable death for kids under 19. In the U.S., it's the leading cause for kids between 1 and 4. It only takes 20 to 60 seconds for children to drown. And learning to swim can reduce the risk of drowning for kids by 88%. For Jennifer, these statistics are all too real and hard for her to put into words for Carter's 4-year-old brother, Charlie.
And they were very close. They were buddies. So it was hard having to tell him that Carter wasn't coming back.
It changed his life in more ways than one.
So I told Charlie that he was starting swim lessons, and he says, "Mom, I already know how to swim." Oh, no, you don't.
With the help of Capital City Swim.
It's not necessarily producing the next Michael Phelps out of swim school, that we want to make sure that our kids are safe.
Where swimming is more than a fun hobby.
We wanted to get families into the water and stress that your children need to learn how to swim before they start doing other sports, because it's not only a lifelong skill, but a life-saving skill.
And Jennifer knows just how crucial that skill is.
The reality is I can't always be there to protect my kids. So I wish a year ago that I would have put him in swim lessons and avoided all of this.
Safe Kids Kansas warns that drowning danger goes beyond the pool.
It's not just bathtubs and swimming pools. There are lots of other areas that kids can be around water that you might not even think of, like a 5-gallon bucket or even your toilet in your bathroom. So anywhere that there's more than an inch of water, there's the potential for drowning.
The experts say adult eyes should be on children at all times around water.
Even though they've had those swimming lessons, even if you think they're a really good swimmer, they still should be supervised at all times.
A lesson that Capital City Swim is big on teaching.
It's not like the movies. It's silent. And before we know it, we could turn back around and there they are.
Because of heartbreaking stories like Carter's.
It can literally happen to anybody. I'm the overbearing, overprotective mom. Stuff like this doesn't happen to overprotective moms, but it does.
Now Jennifer is an advocate for teaching kids to swim early.
Pretty much every parent of a small child that I come across, I let them know about it, because it's not something that people talk about. I mean, it's not supposed to happen to you. You're supposed to see it on TV or hear about it happening to somebody else, but that somebody's not supposed to be you until it is.
And the best time to start is now.
When summer comes, everybody wants to enroll their kids. Summer's too late. We've got to start that early.
Well, it's too late for Carter.
His life was short, but he had a good life.
With every doggy paddle and backstroke, Jennifer and Charlie are determined to keep his memory alive.
If our story could save one person, you know, it's worth telling.
Now, teaching children to swim is such an important mission to them that Wagers says they've made their Aqua Baby and Aqua Talk classes free. Those are on hold for right now because of the coronavirus pandemic, but on our website we do have a link so that you can find out how to sign up your little one for those classes when they do come back. From the studio, I'm Hannah Brandt.